show, it's on demand. I don't dance, I let the diamonds do that. When I'm trying to move back.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Harden out there with Johnson. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Flagg. And it's Mayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. No good from Wade.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Harden the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Some nice passing here by the West. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Flagg. Hands the shot from the wing.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Count it.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
He gets it in there.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Jordan. Stolen by Harden. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Johnson kicks to Harden. Back to Johnson. Outside Mayo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flagg, defended by Pippen. And it's Flagg missing. And here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 4. Jordan inside, guarded by Harden. LeBron sets the screen for Wade. With some arc, that one's not going to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. To the inside, and stolen by James. Wade against Johnson. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Pippen. Outside Jordan. And another miss by the East.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Now Flagg. There's the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Kevin Durant's checked in for Flagg. The East trail by 7. Jordan outside. Harden against Wade. Over Harden. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Michael Jordan.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Mayo with a screen on Jordan. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. KD's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Harden outside. Johnson the pass to Harden. Pass to KD. Mayo with a screen for KD. Back to Harden. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The East trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Now here's Durant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Durant. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. KD's got 6. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Harden. Mayo with a screen on Wade. Harden way outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside and finished off by LeBron.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Some changes. Mobley, he's jacked in for Olajuwon. And it's Banchero in for Michael Jordan. .130 left to play in the first. Here's Stephens. Thomas covering. Stephens, good. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Thomas passes to LeBron. Fires from the corner. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That's on LeBron James. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Ryan is checked in for the West. That free throw good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Now here's LeBron. He has 6. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Arlo grabs the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by KD. No good. The East trail by 8. Holds it up there for Mobley. Here's Stephens. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Bryant. And here's KD for 3. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the West All-Stars. They're up by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
We've got Thomas. Banchero is out there with James. Then it's Evan Mobley. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Kobe. Durant kicks to Bryant. Lock at 6. Bryant is double. Durant for 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Pippen's checked in.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And stolen by Flag. Pass to KD. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Free throw drops for KD. Here's Thomas. Hasn't made one yet. James outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Durant. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Wade, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Johnson's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Barlow's checked in. Here's Steffens, 13 feet away. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Every All-Star Game you can count on. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low, James. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for LeBron.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Yellow man on the court is your basketball. Who wants the t-shirt?
Both teams making some changes here.
Make some noise.
The East trail by 18. Jordan passes to Banchero. There's the lob to Banchero. Wide with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Harden has a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. Howard setting the pick for Wade to the middle. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. The West leading by 19. Harden the pass to Barlow. There's the pick. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the East. Inside. Here's Howard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Barlow. Johnson in the corner. sinks that one from the post. And the West leads by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Good ball movement here by the East. Jordan dishes to Banchero. Yep, that one goes in there.
Getting it done in the paint. Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Johnson outside. Here's Harden on the wing. 1:32 left here in the second. Over Jordan. Harden's shot is off.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Jordan against Harden with the step back. Back to Banchero. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 6 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Timeout, West All-Stars. And please give a big round of applause for your team.
Olajuwon's checked in for the East. LeBron comes in for Banchero. The West leading by 15. Outside Mayo. Harden outside. Now flagged. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. Flagg's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
It's stolen by Mayo. Jordan against Johnson. Pass to Flag. Back to Johnson. It's Mayo on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the West leads by 20.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Pass to LeBron. With the teardrop. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with flag. Then it's Harden. Then it's Johnson. And it's Mayo in at center. Just 5 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. James in the post. Jordan, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Flag. Now Mayo fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Mayo's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The West leading by 19. Harden kicks to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nails the baby hook. He's got 9.
Not too many defenders are blocking Kareem inside. One, he's too big, he's too powerful, and he's too skilled.
Pass to Jordan. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. And then Johnson with the jam.
Magic doing a little self-serve. Going vertical on him.
James Harden.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Harden. Johnson, the pass to Harden. Pass to Mayo. Down low. With the hook shot. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Flag. Flag's got 4 assists now tonight. Wade passes to Jordan. Nifty move. And the rejection by Harden. It's stolen by Wade. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference.
West All-Star ball.
The West leading by 22. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Harden scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. Mayo kicks to Harden. And here is Johnson. Fires the 3. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 8 points.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Timeout called East All-Stars. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Wade. Right side, Jordan. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. James finds Olajuwon to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to James.
One of the things you love about Hakeem is he's always calm and under control, even when the shot clock is winding down.
Johnson against Wade, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Thomas checked in for Scottie Pippen. Durant's checked in for the West.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Johnson surveying the floor. Mayo with a screen for Johnson. The West again cannot hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Jordan. Johnson with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. Mayo with a screen on Jordan. Takes a shot at the elbow. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Outside Thomas. Jordan finds Thomas. Wade outside. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Harden. Johnson outside. Pass to Harden. Launches it. Mayo dishing to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 here in this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
All-Star.
All-Stars with some changes. Evan Mobley comes in for Olajuwon. And Banchero's subbed in for Dwayne Wade. .135 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Pass to Harden. Over Jordan. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And here is LeBron. Outside Thomas. Mobley sets the pick for Thomas. Back to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Mobley. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
One shot. Push on the net.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the West. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 30 seconds left in the third. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over-anxious there.
The West All-Stars have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Flag is checked in. And he's good on the second. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Pippen. Pass to LeBron. Mobley sets the pick for James. Mobley outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Here's KD, and it goes down 2 points.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And so it's the West All-Stars controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is it?
Banchero out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Wade. Then it's Thomas. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And the basket is good. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
And I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
Here's KD. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Malawach is checked in for the West.
One shot.
You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Banchero after the made shot from KD. Thomas kicks to Wade. Back to Thomas. Mobley sets the pick for Thomas. Malawach grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Flag. Outside Durant. Pippen with the steal. And stolen by Flag. Johnson outside. Johnson draws the double. They set the pick. Here's Flag. That three off the mark. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the East. Wade outside. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Substitutions here.
Make some noise.
Mayo kicks to Harden. Here's Stevens. And it's the East with the rebound.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Jordan against Harden. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Now here's Durant from deep three-point land. The rebound by Jordan. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from LeBron.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
The West leading by 16. Pass to KD. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Olajuwon's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Jordan to the inside. Olajuwon can't hit. Here's Stephens. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. The 10-footer. Stephens good. And the West leads by 18.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's James. Shot clock at 5. Jordan wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Stephens. Abdul-Jabbar fires. That's in the short one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Tonight earns our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Olajuwon finds Jordan. Pippen outside. Drained from outside.
Pippen wasting no time firing off that pass there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now here's Mayo. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around.
No good from Jordan.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Shoots the three. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan outside. And it's Wade in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. 1:03 left here in the 4th quarter. Harden finds Johnson. Here's Mayo. Some nice passing here by the West. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Tries the spin move. Johnson can't hit. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Harden outside. Here's Flag. Mayo with a screen on Pippen. Missed on the three. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going. Talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Fans, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP Award winner.